Welcome back. So now we're going to look at how to add an assignment or an announcement or a question to your Google Classroom. And before we do that, well, let me back up. When you provide those things or post those things to your classroom, it's going to pop up right here on your stream. And nothing's here now because I haven't added anything yet. But it's going to appear right here, and it's going to appear in chronological order, and it's going to stream down the page. So you can imagine as a class goes on throughout the course of a year, the class stream may get a little lengthy. So one thing you can do is you can organize your posts by topic. So if you look over to the left-hand side, there is a section that says topics. And you can add all your topics ahead of time. You could add them as you encounter a new topic. I'm going to add 2 topics. The first topic I'm going to put is news. And the second topic I'm going to put is other stuff. So the topics appear on the left-hand side, and then you can add assignments and announcements, and you can sort them by topic. So I'm going to go over to add an announcement. I go over to the plus, and you'll see these options pop up. And I'm going to go to create an announcement. So this window comes up, and you can choose who the announcement is for. So you can select a whole class, or you can select a class and certain members of a class. No other students are popping up right here. It just says all students because I don't have any students added to this test class. But as you add students, the option appears to assign announcements or assignments specifically to those students only, which is really helpful if you're trying to differentiate or have different students do different things at the same time, and then they don't necessarily know, and they're not super worried about what's going on with each other. So then you have your announcement. This is where you type in what you want to say. So I would say, how was your weekend? Tell me about it. And then I'm going to sort it. So I'm going to sort it by, I have news and other stuff. I want to make it other stuff. So when this one posts, it's going to be affiliated with the other stuff topic. When you make announcements, you can add files from your computer, you can add files from Google Drive, you can add videos from YouTube, or you can add links from the internet. And I'm not going to add anything for this one in particular, but I am going to come over here and look at the post options. So if you hit post, it posts it immediately. But you have some other options. You can schedule it, or you can save draft. I'm going to show you save draft first. If I don't know when I want to put this, but I started working on it now, and I'm not sure when I want to post it, but I don't want the kids to see it yet, I hit Save Draft. And then it appears at the very top of your stream under Saved Posts. To access it again, you click on it, click on the draft, and it pops up again just like you left it. That's really handy if you have multiple posts that you want to schedule, or you start working on something but you're not done yet. Another option would be to schedule. You can schedule a post. You can schedule the announcement whatever day and time you want. And you can choose any day, so you could do it really far ahead. And the times can be done at any time that you want it to as well. And so whatever you schedule it for, it will automatically post at that time, whether you're logged into it or not. So that's really, really handy. I've seen even teachers that schedule their assessments, like their quizzes, to start at the beginning of the class period for that class, so that students can have access to it earlier, but they don't have to go on there and assign it at that exact moment. So I'm just going to post this one real quick. Post announcement. Students will see the post in their streams immediately. And I say, yes, I would like to post an announcement. So there's my announcement. Now, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to show you how to create an assignment. So you go back to the plus, you hit create assignment, and again, your options of who you can assign it to are up here. So here, the title of it is, I'm going to put News Ella. And I'm going to say, read this article. Then jot some sketch notes on it. You can make a due date whenever you want the due date to be, the due date and time, and it'll close that assignment off for submissions after that. If you select the due date, if a student submits it after the due date, it will tell the student that this is late. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to do anything to it, but it just notifies you and the student that they did not turn it in by the time that it was supposed to be submitted. And then over here, I'm going to sort this one into the news topic. And I'm going to attach a link to this assignment. And to get it, I'm going to go over to Newsela. And there's an article about the flooding from Hurricane Harvey, which is terrible. I'm going to click on this article. I'm going to copy. Excuse me. I'm going to copy this link. And I'm going to paste this link. And I'm going to add this link right here. Now you see it pop up down here. There's the link. So when students see this assignment, they would click on the link and it'll pop open for them. Now, if you have it on a file or a PDF instead, you can still attach it. Or if you wanted to watch a video, you could still attach it that way. I'm going to not schedule this. I'm going to schedule it. And I'm going to schedule it for about, let's see, 2 minutes from the current time. There we go. And so we'll see if it pops up on its own, which it should because it's scheduled for the future. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to go over here to create question. Okay, so a question you can ask and you can let the students answer. So they can reply to each other or they can edit their answer afterwards. So let's put another question in here. What is your favorite food? Can you tell I'm hungry? So you can put optional instructions in there. You don't have to. You can make a due date. You can make a topic. I'm going to put it with other stuff. And then you allow, do you want a multiple choice answers or do you want short answers? So if you want the kids to write whatever they want, you can do short answer. If you want them to do multiple choice, so like a poll, you could do that. If you click multiple choice, it lets you add the choices right there. I'm going to leave short answer. I'm not going to attach anything to this one. I mean, I guess I could try to attach something to it, but I'm going to leave it because now you know how to attach things to it. Anytime you pick one of these up, if I tried to attach something from Google Drive, it would pull this up for me to look at. And if I tried to attach a file from Google Drive, or I could do it from my computer right here, that's what pops up when you try to attach those. So I'm going to let students edit their I'm not going to let them edit their answers, but I'm going to let them reply to each other and make comments. So I'm going to, see that stream was updated? That means my post that I scheduled just popped up. And then I'm going to ask this question. Okay, so now we're back to my stream, and you'll notice that now all the things that I've posted are on here. So I have my first question is down here because it was first. Then there's the article. Notice how it looks different. It tells you who was done and not done the assignment when you're looking at an assignment. And then this one right here also says done and not done. So this is the way it looks for me. It will also look very similarly like this to the kids. So let's check out the topic sort real quick. So if I want to go to just my news topics, there's my news topic posts. If I want to go to my other stuff topics, there are my other stuff topics posts. Topic posts, I should say. So the last thing I'm going to show you real quick is the reuse post function because it is so great. So if you have made an assignment and you've attached all the documents you need to that assignment and you're ready to go, but you need to use it in multiple classes, use the reuse post feature. So you go on the plus up to reuse post. And so these are all the old classes that I have that are archived. And then we have the new ones up here. So I'm going to take let's see. There's the one that's not archived. These are the posts that I just made, and if I want to apply it to another one, another class, I would choose the assignment and then create new copies of all attachments. If you want to have new copies of it, so the classes don't blend together, you want separate groups in each class, you would create new copies of all attachments, and then you would hit reuse, and there it is. It pops it back up again with all the same things on it, gives you the same topic, you choose who it's going to, and then you can assign it. So it's really, really, really helpful, the reuse post function. And see, since I didn't post it, there it is sitting at the top of my feed until I get rid of it. Okay. And to get rid of it, you would delete the draft. Okay. So that is how you add assignments and assessments and questions and reuse posts on Google Classroom. The next video, we will talk a little bit more about some other fun things you can do as far as attaching documents for kids to work with. Thanks.